5 years from now, the Tampa Bay map won't look the same. I'm not just talking about new neighborhoods, I'm talking about the entire suburbs being transformed. More families, more restaurants, new infrastructure, better schools, billion-dollar developments that are already in motion but haven't hit the mainstream radar yet. And if you're buying a home in Tampa Bay right now or considering buying a home, where you choose to live could either lock you into long-term value or leave you feeling stuck in a neighborhood that's about to be left behind. Today, I'm gonna walk you through 5 Tampa suburbs that will look totally different in the next 5 years and what it could mean for you and your lifestyle, equity in your house, and your everyday routine. If we've never met before, my name is Juan Alcalá, and when my family moved to Tampa from Michigan over 6 years ago, almost 7 now, we weren't just looking for sunshine, we were looking for lifestyle. For a place we could raise our kids and our family can grow into, not out of. And since then, I've helped over 200 families do the exact same thing. And one thing I always tell them is you're not just buying a home, you're buying into what a neighborhood and a community will become. So today I want to give you a head start. These 5 suburbs aren't just growing, they're evolving in a way that makes now a really good strategic time to look at potentially getting in. Now let's get into it. Let's start with Wesley Chapel. And if you follow this channel, you know I talk about Wesley Chapel a lot, and there's a reason behind it. Today we're talking about the future. What are things going to look like? Where does your money and your investments have an opportunity to grow? Where do your children have an opportunity to grow? And that's really the focus of this conversation today. So of course, I'm gonna bring up Wesley Chapel again. And you know, it's just 30 to 35 minutes north of downtown Tampa on a good day. Depending on where you live in Wesley Chapel, it could take you 50 minutes to an hour to get downtown sometimes. If there's accidents, if the traffic's crazy. But a realistic expectation of drive times is probably gonna be 40 to 50 minutes on average. And when we moved here, Wesley Chapel was just up and coming. And listen, it's not a new area here. The village of Wesley Chapel has been around a long time. However, the growth has really happened over the last 5 to 10 years. Now it's up and it's still coming. So that's something that we really need to focus on. You've got the Grove, which is becoming more than just a shopping center. I mean, they just opened Target XL out there, which is one of the largest Targets in the country. Not that that should be your primary focus, but if you've ever been to the Grove or Crate out there, there's a lot happening. Concerts and movie theater there. There's a putt-putt mini golf area and like 40 different restaurants to choose from. It's an awesome spot to go hang out with the family. You've got areas like Epperson Lagoon, which some people love and other people, that's not for them, and I completely understand. You got Wiregrass Ranch, the Baycare hospitals, and now Moffitt Cancer Center is opening up another campus just northwest of there in Angeline. You know, there's a lot happening in that area. We're talking billions of dollars in active investments in the entire Tampa Bay area. In 5 years, Wesley Chapel is expected to have over 100,000 residents, multiple schools, A-rated communities, A-rated schools, and it's not just another suburb of Tampa. This is a destination. So why should this matter to you? Because right now you can still get move-in ready homes in the 600s and neighborhoods with great schools, walkability, and long-term upside. We've seen homes in the high 400s, which is very affordable for top-rated suburbs, you know, but that window, it could be closing. There's a lot of things that are on the horizon. Now, keep your eye on it, but here's what's happening here locally. Governor DeSantis is trying to abolish property taxes. And if that happens in the state of Florida, there are going to be more people that find this state attractive from a long-term ownership perspective. So just keep that in mind as you're going through this list today. Next up is another one of my favorite areas. This is Parrish. It's located east of I-75 in Manatee County, about 45 minutes to 55 minutes to downtown Tampa, 30 minutes from downtown St. Pete, 35 minutes to St. Pete Beach. And Parrish is what Wesley Chapel was, I would say, 10 years ago. Except this time it's being built with intention. Developments like North River Ranch and Prosperity Lakes are creating full-scale, walkable communities from scratch with A-rated charter schools, parks, trails, town centers, and high-speed fiber internet baked in. And guess what? There's still space out there, and that means potential. If you want new construction, great schools, and a master plan lifestyle, but miss the Wesley Chapel wave, or you want to be closer to beaches like Anna Maria Island, St. Pete Beach, and Lido Key as an example, Parrish is probably your move. And I'm already seeing clients who work remotely picking Parrish for lifestyle, not just location. Because 5 years from now, that extra 15-minute drive that it takes to get from Parrish to downtown might be lined with breweries, shopping, and waterfront cafes. And we're gonna talk about that here in a second. I hope you're getting value out of today's video, and I want you to get more value in the future. So it would be amazing if you hit that like button. YouTube loves it when you do that. And more importantly, hit the subscribe button. And that will ensure that YouTube delivers this type of content directly to your homepage. And if you have more questions about moving to the area and you want to schedule that Zoom call that I offered earlier, feel free to jump down in the description down below. There's a link, it'll take you directly to our website, just a few questions, and it'll take you directly to my calendar where you can schedule a time that is most convenient for you. And that leads us to our next area that's gonna look totally different, the Southshore, which includes neighborhoods like Apollo Beach, Riverview, and Ruskin all along the I-75 corridor south of Tampa. This is an area that's been building quietly for over a decade, but the next 5 years, that's when the puzzle pieces are really gonna start locking in. You've got the Mosaics land redevelopment, Laguna at Westshore Marina, and proposed expansions of roadways and medical centers. And Riverview High School, it's getting a major overhaul. New tech programs, better campus facilities, and a growing reputation. And this is already an A-rated school. And families who got into the Southshore area in 2017 are sitting on $250,000 of equity plus. And the next wave, that's really what's happening now. If you're someone who values space, newer homes, proximity to the water, but don't need a walkable urban core, the Southshore might be the play for you. And in 5 years, it's likely that the amenities will finally start to catch up, but you can get in early now. And next up, we've got Odessa, which is approximately 30 to 35 minutes northwest of downtown Tampa. And for years, it's been a quiet haven of acreage, lakes, and a few luxury pockets, but now it's entering its refinement era, if you will. Starkey Ranch has become one of the most in-demand communities in all of Tampa Bay, and the builders are responding. We're seeing boutique developments focused on preserving natural beauty, high-end builds with tech integrations, and green space first designs. This is where Tampa luxury buyers are going when they don't want to be in a gated golf community, but still want that lifestyle feel. Odessa is going to grow, yes, but it's gonna grow well, with a focus on quality of life, top-rated schools, and long-term property values. And in 5 years, I think Odessa becomes that go-to for families who really want that laid-back Florida lifestyle that's tech-savvy, nature-centered, and has a great mix of wonderful properties, including luxury if you want it. And number 5 on my list today is Westchase in West Park Village. And this one's a little bit different. Westchase isn't new. In fact, it's one of the most established master plan suburbs in Tampa, like Fishhawk, like we've talked about many times before too. But what's happening now isn't expansion, it's elevation. New restaurants in West Park Village, updated parks, modernized schools, an influx of young professionals and families relocating from areas like California, New York, and the Midwest, buying up homes in the $700,000 to $1.3 million range. And if you're looking for a neighborhood that already works but is about to step into its prime, it's Westchase. And because it's already built out, you're not gambling on future developments. This is a really well-established neighborhood. You're riding a wave of upgrading, not building. And in 5 years from now, this could be one of the most valuable mid-luxury neighborhoods in Tampa, especially for families who want walkability, community, and convenience. I mean, there's Costco, everything is around you right there. It's a great spot. Now let's zoom out. Every suburb we just talked about is going to look and feel different in 5 years. Some will double in size, some will refine and rise in value, some will build a kind of lifestyle infrastructure that turns just okay neighborhoods into destination ones. But here's the question. What do you want your life to look like in 5 years? Because buying a home right now in the right suburb at the right time, that's how you stack lifestyle and long-term wealth. It's not just about ROI on your home, it's about ROE, it's return on your energy. Where are you going to live that gives back? And if this video's got your wheels turning and you're thinking, where should we plant roots for the next 5, 10, 15 years? Let's talk. Book a Zoom with me and my team. All of my contact information is down below. It'll take you right to my website, ask you just a couple questions, and then give you access to my calendar. We'll jump on a Zoom call together. I'll open up Google Maps. We'll talk about all the things you're trying to accomplish from a lifestyle perspective, because when you buy in the right place at the right time, you're not just buying a home, you're buying your future. And we're gonna put 2 more videos up here to help you along this journey. And as always, until next time, go out and live that Tampa life.